Hey everyone, KSLA First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle here, continuing to be the heat as our primary weather story. Triple digits made a return to a large part of the Arklatex today, and we are going to be adding more, looks like in the days ahead. So far this summer season, we're up to 14 days in the Shreveport-Bossier area at or above 100. The long-term average is 7, the record 63, set back in the summer of 2011. I don't think we will touch that, but we may get close to last year's total, which was 26 during the summer of 2022. Again, we're going to be adding to that number at least 5 more, and perhaps beyond that as well. Our average high is 96. We're going to be well above that with 103 on Thursday, and then holding around 104 through the weekend and into the very beginning of next week. The heat advisories and the excessive heat warnings back as well for the entire area. The hot pink color, those are your excessive heat warnings where that heat index or the feels like number could exceed 110 the next several afternoons. So we see that threat greatest along and south of the I-30 corridor. Areas to the north, maybe not quite as bad, but a heat advisory there in the orange color where we're expecting the feels like number, the heat index to reach at least 105, maybe getting as high as 110. Other than the heat, not much else going on. There will be some storms overnight tonight, mostly northeast of the Arklatex. We will see some passing clouds at times heading into tomorrow morning, and temperatures that will actually be pretty warm to start the day. We'll kick off your Thursday already around the 80-degree mark in most locations. From there, it's all up into the mid-90s perhaps by the noon hour in spots. Tomorrow afternoon, another scorcher. Coolest weather to be found in the far north in the mid-90s here around DeQueen. And for much of the rest of the area south of Interstate 30, we are talking about afternoon temperatures that will be in the low 100s, and again feeling a little bit hotter than that with the humidity. Here's a look at your First Alert 7-day forecast, and we're just not seeing significant signs of relief anytime soon. Temperatures will stay there around 103, 104 perhaps through the weekend and through the start of next week. Morning lows remain around 80, and rain chances are of 2 varieties, slim and none, it looks like for the next several days. We may pick up a little isolated wet weather heading into early next week, but nothing that looks real significant in terms of coverage of rainfall. The only thing that may change, perhaps this overall weather pattern that's pushing us above 100, may begin to see that break slightly heading towards the middle of next week. So temperatures may come down a couple degrees, but it could be perhaps the end of next week at the soonest before we see consistently below 100-degree temperatures, and even that is not a guarantee at this point in time. Latest on your weather always here on our website, KSLA.com, also on your smartphones with the KSLA First Alert weather app. Meteorologist Matt Jones will be in on your Thursday morning. He'll have the latest details on that heat heading into the weekend in your forecast starting at 4:30 a.m. Hope you have a great night. We'll see you first thing in the morning.